the crash came, and because the krona went down, a lot of people came over because the prices were high,
Right.
and then they saw an opportunity, and boom, it boomed from. So it went from banking into tourism. If I've got my
And it's now £8 a sandwich, as I discovered at the airport.
yeah. I was like, I went to get a piece of cheese before the corner. It was like £5 for a piece of cheese. Like, excuse me, please. I think I'm being robbed here.
I think my fish and chips was about 50 quid. If I look.
I went for a mortgage just to go on the bus. Can I do a mortgage?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But the thing that I really love about Iceland is that creative spirit, and how I suppose you could argue that with the banking creativity, maybe not the best place to be.
Yeah.
So tell me, what projects are you doing at the moment that excite you?
Well, I've just finished a big, serious work actually, retelling the Christmas story from the point of view of the shepherds.
Okay.
And I'm not actually religious myself, but it's a wonderful opportunity to write an incredibly wonderful tale that has inspired generations of people.
Yes, yeah.
And the idea of hope and of rebirth, and of the time of year when all the music critics are on holiday, so you can actually write a good tune.
Okay, yes.
But Christmas is my favourite time of year, and not just from a business perspective.
Yeah.
But it's been an incredibly wonderful little project actually, and it's being premiered by a massive choir and orchestra.
Oh, beautiful.
These are the projects that really get my juices going. It's about something really heartfelt.
Yeah.
And of course, Christmas is a time of year that as children we all remember, and it's kind of like a real heritage, but also finding something modern and new within that structure is kind of lovely.
Yeah, lovely.
What about you, Pete? What's you working on?
What am I doing at the moment? Well, there's one project where I'm not allowed to share. Is that correct? I've been told to keep my mouth shut. So
is it with the University of Gloucestershire?
It's with C11.
C11.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So that's very exciting. The idea is to revolutionise education.
Amazing. You're the man that can do it. You guys. Brilliant.
And then...
in what way? Or is it
I can't say. I really can't say. It's really fun.
Amazing.
And then the other projects I'm looking at is, one is investment traders.
Wow.
I'm working with one other person at the moment, and what I'm finding really interesting, they say 90% of successful trading is mindset. After you know the skill set.
That's crazy.
So I'm helping somebody get their mind in the right place to improve their numbers. But what I'm finding really exciting about it, what I didn't know, is it strips you down to your core.
Wow.
So that affects your relationships with your family, it affects your relationships. There's not a unit. If you're really going mindset and you have to strip it down, it's your shadow side you have to look at, and the needs, the anxiety, the fear of loss, all these emotional, it's all in the day trader. I didn't know that, so I find that very exciting.
A day trader is kind of a nice gambler in a sense. I mean, they can't be so emotionally attached to the numbers in front of them. There's got to be some process.
It's process, yeah. And that's where the mindset comes in.
Wow.
It's because it becomes then an emotional game, and that's where you don't succeed.
Yeah.
But when it becomes a process-driven game, then that's where you start to improve your livelihood.
That's fascinating. And can people do it with integrity? Because it strikes me that you would only want to do something with integrity. Will they be able to behave within the law, and obviously will they be able to behave with the ideal version of the trading?
Well, I suppose you never know. It's like teaching somebody martial arts. You never know if they're going to go out and bash somebody in the head, or if they're going to actually find themselves and never have to be physical again in that area. But I find if you have to strip yourself down to who you truly are, this is going to be a really airy-fairy, but I think down in the side, that sense of what life is, that drives us for that communication, is core. And the other bits around us that get from traumas and disappointments and isolation and all those things that we need to find a sense of connection, if you strip down and find the connection, then you will be then dealing authentically.
The good soul, or a human soul.
I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated to see.
Because I'm picturing Maslow's triangle, the basic needs, and then